evening and welcome to the 2019 PBL Awards of Excellence program. Please welcome back your national president from Illinois, Corbin Robinson.
I found you.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight as we celebrate the pinnacle of our PBL year, the Awards of Excellence program. To those of you watching our live stream, thank you for joining us as we celebrate our top competitors. This year, each of you have worked hard to create, lead, and inspire. To create is to produce through imaginative skill. To lead is to guide someone or something. To inspire is to influence, move, or encourage. All of these attributes are the characteristics of a great leader. Through your involvement in PBL, you have proven that you can create, lead, and inspire. You have proven that you are prepared to be tomorrow's business leaders and to conquer your chosen career. Tonight, we are honored to recognize those who excelled in your competitive events as we name our top winners. I'll turn it over to our announcers as we kick things off with the announcement of our open event winners.
The following individuals should come quickly to the right of the stage. Adam Prusakowski from Pennsylvania. Allison Hawkins from Missouri. Jennifer Dolan from Florida. Madonna Duncan from Washington. Ryan Reed from North Carolina. And David Lohr from North Carolina.
And now for the first place winners in our open events. In advertising, we congratulate Adam Prusakowski from Pennsylvania. Congratulations to the winner in construction management, Allison Hawkins from Missouri. Your winner in healthcare administration is Jennifer Dolan from Florida. Congratulations to the first place winner in nonprofit business management, Madonna Duncan from Washington. In political science, we congratulate first place winner, Ryan Reed from North Carolina. And the winner in supply chain management is David Lohr from North Carolina. Congratulations to our open event winners.
Last fall, we were excited to offer the first ever Career Connections Conference in PBL at New York City. Students and advisors were able to connect with companies in New York City while enjoying business tours and company presentations from Bloomberg to Uber and MetLife Stadium to LinkedIn. PBL members were able to immerse themselves in the corporate life in the Big Apple. Plan to join us this October in New York for more career-boosting workshops and opportunities to become a career-ready PBL member. Here's a look at what's in store for you at this year's PBL Career Connections Conference.
And now for the announcement of our national winners. For tonight's award program, we will call the top 10 winners in random order. When you hear your name called, please report quickly to the holding area to the right of the stage. Please remove your name badge before coming on stage. Advisors, if a finalist is not in attendance, we ask that you send a representative forward to accept their award. After receiving your award, please follow the ushers to the photo area. We remind you that only the top 10 winners are allowed in the photography area located backstage. Congratulations to everyone on your work to get to this NLC. Our National Officer team is excited to congratulate our top 10 winners on stage tonight. And we are thrilled to once again have every competitive event sponsored. We appreciate the support of our generous sponsors, several of whom join us this evening to congratulate our top winners on stage.
Members and advisors, are you ready for your PBL Awards of Excellence program? We begin with accounting analysis and decision making. Sponsored by Cengage, these winners should report directly to the stage. Eduardo Guzman, Kirsten McComey, and Dale Noah from Florida. Danielle Cart and Isaiah Roberts from West Virginia. Kylie Collins, Adrian Webbery, and Mallory Westerman, Missouri. Emily Kuderer and Kathleen Pfeffer from Kentucky. Allison Carson and Kara Rudzik from Pennsylvania. Cameron Harrison, Overton Ragland, and Rufa Shah, Virginia. Trent Jorgensen and Joshua Santiago from Nebraska. Emily Buonuito and Grace Kinder from West Virginia. Anthony Chiodo and Caitlin Smith from Illinois. And Nicholas Livengood from Arizona. To help expedite the awards program, the winners in the Accounting for Professionals, sponsored by the Association of International Certified Professional Accountants, should report to the holding area at the right of the stage. Ben Tinsley, Arkansas. Kathleen Pfeffer, Kentucky. Ryan Trevelyan from Missouri. Armand Durrani from Arkansas. Allison Carson, Pennsylvania. Dale Noah from Florida. Jalen Huang from PBL Virtual Chapter. Katie Whitlock from Colorado, Cassandra Parinton from Oklahoma, and Savon Jarrett from Georgia.
On stage now are your winners in accounting analysis and decision making. Cengage sponsors this event, where 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place $1,200. In 10th place, Eduardo Guzman, Kristen McComey, and Dela Noah, Florida. In 9th place, Nicholas Livengood, Arizona. In 8th place, Daniel Carte and Isaiah Roberts, West Virginia. In 7th place, Anthony Chiodo and Caitlin Smith, Illinois. In 6th place, Kylie Collins, Adrian Webbery, and Mallory Westerman, Missouri. In 5th place, Emily Bunutillo and Grace Kinder, West Virginia. In 4th place, Emily Kuderer and Kathleen Pfeffer, Kentucky. In third place, Trent Jorgensen and Joshua Santiago, Nebraska. In second place, Allison Carson and Kara Rudzik, Pennsylvania. In first place, Cameron Harrison, Overton Raglan, and Rutfa Shah, Virginia.
Next to the holding area are these winners and accounting principles sponsored by KPMG LLP. Joshua Kaiser from Louisiana, Brennan Carter, Illinois, Armand Durrani, Arkansas, Sheila Presley, Colorado, Darcy Jacobson, Utah, Bradley Cook, Arkansas, Brooke Fitzgerald, Texas, Gonzalo Pasa, Florida, Lam Duong from Pennsylvania, and Tyler Smith from Texas.
On stage are the winners in Accounting for Professionals. Association of International Certified Professional Accountants sponsors this event. Fifth place receives $100, fourth place $200, third place $300, second place $600, and first place $1,200. In 10th place, Katie Whitlock, Colorado. In 9th place, Cassandra Puritan, Oklahoma. In 8th place, Savon Jarrett, Georgia. In 7th place, Ryan Truvillon, Missouri. In 6th place, Ben Tensley, Arkansas. In 5th place, Kathleen Pfeiffer, Kentucky. In 4th place, Armand Daharani, Arkansas. In 3rd place, Allison Carson, Pennsylvania. In 2nd place, Daylit Noah, Florida. And in 1st place, Jalen Wang, BPL Virtual Chapter.
Administrative Technology is next, sponsored by Tallow. These finalists should report to the holding area at the right of the stage. Priscilla Castillo, Kansas. Maria Joyner, Florida. Abigail Davis, Arkansas. Lisa Adams, West Virginia. Raina Davis, Washington. Alicia Oliver, Georgia. Rhonda Hill, Mississippi. Margarita Bellin, Florida. Jamie Schreckengast, Pennsylvania. And Shelley Prater from West Virginia.
And now for your winners in accounting principles, KPMG LLP sponsors this event, where 10th through 6th place receives $100, 5th place $200, 4th place $400, 3rd place $600, 2nd place $800, and 1st place $1,500. In 10th place, Joshua Kaiser, Louisiana. In 9th place, Brennan Carter, Illinois. In 8th place, Gonzalo Pasa, Florida. In 7th place, Brooke Fitzgerald, Texas. In 6th place, Lam Duong, Pennsylvania. In 5th place, Darcy Jacobson, Utah. In 4th place, Tyler Smith, Texas. In 3rd place, Bradley Cook, Arkansas. In 2nd place, Sheila Presley, Colorado. And in 1st place, Armand Durrani, Arkansas.
The following finalists in business communications should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Nathan Eddy, West Virginia. Cody Cooper, Nebraska. Blake Pierce, North Carolina. Lindsey Blaken, Kentucky. Kaylee Connor from Oklahoma. Cassandra Rutschke, North Dakota. Amy Slagle, West Virginia. Grace Still from Missouri. Matthew Johnson from Arkansas. And Margarita Bellin from Florida.
On stage now are your winners for Administrative Technology. Talos sponsors this event. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $700. In 10th place, Lisa Adams, West Virginia. In 9th place, Raina Davis, Washington. In 8th place, Priscilla Castillo, Kansas. In 7th place, Rhonda Hill, Mississippi. In 6th place, Maria Joyner, Florida. In 5th place, Elisa Oliver, Georgia. In 4th place, Shelley Prater, West Virginia. In 3rd place, Margarita Bellin, Florida. In 2nd place, Jamie Schreckengast, Pennsylvania. And in 1st place, Abigail Davis, Arkansas.
Next to the holding area are your finalists in business decision making, sponsored by International Accreditation Council for Business Education. Morgan Anderson and Anna DeSorti from Nebraska. Harry Emery, Pennsylvania. Herschel Burrow from Oklahoma. Jocelyn Clayton, Samuel Culver, and Henry Franklin from Missouri. Corbin Florer from Kentucky. Denning Hudson and Bronte Thompson from North Carolina. Austin Butler and Jesse Flack from Illinois. Abby Jin from California. Quentin Norris from Colorado. And Robert Biuno from California.
On stage now are the winners in business communication. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $700. In 10th place, Lindsey Blanken, Kentucky. In 9th place, Matthew Johnson, Arkansas. In 8th place, Blake Pierce, North Carolina. In 7th place, Grace Still, Missouri. In 6th place, Kaylee Connor, Oklahoma. In 5th place, Cody Cooper, Nebraska. In 4th place, Amy Slagle, West Virginia. In 3rd place, Nathan Eady, West Virginia. In 2nd place, Margarita Bellin, Florida. And in first place, Cassandra Rutsky, North Dakota.
Coming to the holding area are the finalists in Business Ethics, sponsored by the Fund for American Studies Institute on Business and Government Affairs. Alexis Hayes, Mississippi. Audrey Masters and Austin Masters, Missouri. Joshua Okawazu from Arkansas. Warren Hess and Kudash Makota, Utah. Dixie Chi, Sabrina Kilo, and Carmen Pages, Florida. Emily Euler and Dulce Gulian from Kansas. Chris Abumohor, Texas. Michael Press and Tiffany Talley, Virginia. Marion Bolness, Anna Cabale, and Louis Martin from Florida. Hilda Von Schmido from North Carolina.
On stage are your winners in business decision making. International Accreditation Council for Business Education sponsors this event, where third place receives $200, second place $400, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Denning Hudson and Bronte Thompson, North Carolina. In 9th place, Austin Butler and Jesse Flack, Illinois. In 8th place, Robert Biuno, California. In 7th place, Jocelyn Clayton, Samuel Culver, and Henry Franklin, Missouri. In 6th place, Corbin Flower, Kentucky. In 5th place, Quentin Norris, Colorado. In 4th place, Herschel Burrow, Oklahoma. In 3rd place, Morgan Anderson and Anna DeSorti, Nebraska. In 2nd place, Harry Emery, Pennsylvania. And in 1st place, Abby Jin, California.
Business Law is sponsored by Cash Store. These finalists should report to the holding area at the right of the stage. Mark DeBry, Utah. Eric These finalists should report to the holding area at the right of the stage. Andrea Miranda Ortiz, Florida. Kylie McClure and Alexis McKiff, Utah. Jordan Womack and Alex Young, Arkansas. Kat Warner from Nebraska. Harry Emery and Austin Robbins, Pennsylvania. Alicia Dworshak and Kyle Michelle from North Dakota. Nicole Bauman and Mallory Westerman, Missouri. Emily Richardson, Missouri. Akil Mutiala and Davida Srivasa from Texas. And Ciara Gibbs and China Young from Louisiana.
On stage are your winners in business law. Cash Store sponsors this event where 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place $1,200. In 10th place, Chandler Gravitt, Kansas. In 9th place, Nicole Bowman and Skylar Ring, Missouri. In 8th place, Elijah McCants and Tiffany Talley, Virginia. In 7th place, Mark DeBry, Utah. In 6th place, Eric DeBush & Co., Pennsylvania. In 5th place, Mauricio Bentoncourt, Illinois. In 4th place, Kylie Dopnik, PBL Virtual Chapter. In 3rd place, Alexandria Bailey, Laura Horble, and Shannon Lance, North Carolina. In 2nd place, Tara Johnson, Oklahoma. And in 1st place, Mark Fletcher, Florida.
Business Sustainability sponsored by API. These finalists should report to the holding area at the right of the stage. Caleb McGrew, Mississippi. Jacob Shanklin, Utah. Tabitha Bridges, Mississippi. Alicia Warner and Rachel Washam from Arkansas. Darius Holman, Virginia. Max Belisle and Patience Hunt, North Carolina. Krista Hauer and McKenny Shively from Pennsylvania. Shashir Desai and Mackenzie Roche from North Carolina. Kat Warner, Nebraska. And Nicoletta Pelshot and Loimi Peralta from Pennsylvania.
On stage are your winners in business presentation. Brave Software sponsors this event. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $1,000. In 10th place, Kat Warner, Nebraska. In 9th place, Ciara Gibbs and China Young, Louisiana. In 8th place, Andrea Miranda Ortiz, Florida. In 7th place, Nicole Bowman and Mallory Westerman, Missouri. In 6th place, Harry Emery and Austin Robbins, Pennsylvania. In 5th place, Kylie McClure and Alexis McKiff, Utah. In 4th place, Alicia Dorshak and Kylie Michael, North Dakota. In 3rd place, Emily Richardson, Missouri. In 2nd place, Akil Mutiala and Navitha Shirinvasa, Texas. And in first place, Jordan Womack and Alex Young, Arkansas.
Client service sponsored by API is next. These finalists should report to the holding area at the right of the stage. Hunter Bergman, Nebraska. Caroline Kennedy, Kansas. Alicia Exum, North Carolina. Magdala St. Fleur, Florida. Emily Saldana, Arizona. Imani Sanchez, Illinois. Austin Spoor, Missouri. Keenan Carter, Alabama. Shannon Lance, North Carolina. And Ellie Murphy from Illinois.
And now for your winners in business sustainability. API sponsors this event. Assisting with the presentation of awards is Joe Skaradek. Third place receives $200, second place $400, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Alicia Warner and Rachel Washam, Arkansas. In 9th place, Kat Warner, Nebraska. In 8th place, Krista Hauer and McKenna Shively, Pennsylvania. In 7th place, Shashir Desai and Mackenzie Roche, North Carolina. In 6th place, Tabitha Bridges, Mississippi. In 5th place, Nicoletta Palchat and Loimi Peralta, Pennsylvania. In 4th place, Max Bile and Patience Hunt, North Carolina. In 3rd place, Jacob Shanklin, Utah. In 2nd place, Caleb McGrew, Mississippi. And in 1st place, Darius Holman, Virginia.
Next is Community Service Project, sponsored by API. These chapters should send one representative to the holding area to the right of the stage. Southern Utah University, Utah. Rowan Cabarrus Community College, North Carolina. PBL Virtual Chapter, California. Snow College, Utah. East Central Community College, Mississippi. Miami-Dade College, Kendall Campus, Florida. South Georgia Technical College, Americus, Georgia. South Arkansas Community College, Arkansas. Broward College, Florida. And North Arkansas College, Arkansas.
On stage are the winners in client service. API sponsors this event. Remaining on stage to help present awards is Joe Skaradek. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $700. In 10th place, Magdala St. Fleur, Florida. In 9th place, Emily Saldana, Arizona. In 8th place, Shannon Lance, North Carolina. In 7th place, Keenan Carter, Alabama. In 6th place, Caroline Kennedy, Kansas. In 5th place, Alicia Exum, North Carolina. In 4th place, Hunter Bergman, Nebraska. In 3rd place, Austin Spoor, Missouri. In 2nd place, Imani Sanchez, Illinois. And in 1st place, Ellie Murphy, Illinois.
Next to the holding area are the winners in computer animation. Demetria Mabry, Georgia. Brigham Larrington, Nebraska. Preston Perry, Nebraska. Jerry Davidson, Daniel Triplett, and James Van Fleet, Mississippi. Jack Sutton from Missouri. And Aiden McLaughlin from North Carolina.
On stage now are the winners in Community Service Project. API also sponsors this event. Joe Skaradek is assisting with the awards presentation. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Miami-Dade College, Kendall Campus, Florida. In 9th place, Southern Utah University, Utah. In 8th place, South Georgia Technical College, Americus, Georgia. In 7th place, Rowan Cabarrus Community College, North Carolina. In 6th place, South Arkansas Community College, Arkansas. In 5th place, PBL Virtual Chapter, California. In 4th place, Broward College, Florida. In 3rd place, Snow College, Utah. In 2nd place, North Arkansas College, Arkansas. And in 1st place, East Central Community College, Mississippi.
Computer Applications is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Rachel Cole, Nebraska. Acura Fanthadeath from Arizona. Madonna Duncan, Washington. Amina Hussein, Florida. Ashley Wrightcheck, Kansas. Michelle Chen, Missouri. Caitlin Kitchens, Arkansas. Michaela Forkenbrock, Kansas. Zachary Berger, Georgia. And Kennedy Allen from Georgia.
On stage are the winners for computer animation. Third place receives $200, second place $400, and first place $1,000. In 6th place, Brigham Larrington, Nebraska. In 5th place, Aiden McLaughlin, North Carolina. In 4th place, Demetria Mabry, Georgia. In 3rd place, Preston Perry, Nebraska. In 2nd place, Jerry Davidson, Daniel Triplett, and James Van Fleet, Mississippi. And in 1st place, Zach Sutton, Missouri.
Computer Concepts is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Jason Todd, Colorado. Cody Salek, Nebraska. Josh Roberts, Texas. Harry Chatlani, Virginia. Brett Carter, Arkansas. Brenly Bertozzi, Virginia. Kyle Lentz, Nebraska. Hazmek Estevez, Florida. Adam Prusakowski, Pennsylvania. And Richard Morton from North Carolina.
On stage are the winners for computer applications. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $700. In 10th place, Caitlin Kitchens, Arkansas. In 9th place, Rachel Cole, Nebraska. In 8th place, Michelle Chin, Missouri. In 7th place, Acura Fanthadeath, Arizona. In 6th place, Michaela Forkenbrock, Kansas. In 5th place, Madonna Duncan, Washington. In 4th place, Zachary Berger, Georgia. In 3rd place, Amina Hussein, Florida. In 2nd place, Ashley Reichek, Kansas. And in 1st place, Kennedy Allen, Georgia.
Contemporary sports issues is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Adrian Aguayo, Florida. Lauren Drake, Florida. Zach Bozeman, Mississippi. Bailey Garner, Texas. Taylor Gain, Kentucky. Shahari Sadler, South Carolina. Lillian Funk, Oregon. Calvin Brannon, Arizona. Luke Glunt, North Carolina. Reva Harvey, Georgia.
On stage are the winners for Computer Concepts. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $700. In 10th place, Brenly Bertozzi, Virginia. In 9th place, Kyle Lentz, Nebraska. In 8th place, Brett Carter, Arkansas. In 7th place, Richard Morton, North Carolina. In 6th place, Harry Chatlani, Virginia. In 5th place, Josh Roberts, Texas. In 4th place, Hazmak Estevez, Florida. In 3rd place, Jason Todd, Colorado. In 2nd place, Cody Salick, Nebraska. And in 1st place, Adam Prusakowski, Pennsylvania.
Cost of Accounting is sponsored by IMA, the Institute of Management Accountants. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Kirsten McComey, Florida. Colin Shooter, Pennsylvania. Josiah Cook, West Virginia. Jonathan Harbour, Arkansas. Sean Skidmore, Colorado. Ryan Alazagui, California. Eduardo Guzman, Florida. Craig Angsley, Nebraska. Olivia McClure, Arkansas. And Africa Sansbury from Georgia.
On stage are the winners for Contemporary Sports Issues. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $700. In 10th place, Shahari Sadler, South Carolina. In 9th place, Lillian Funk, Oregon. In 8th place, Reva Harvey, Georgia. In 7th place, Lauren Drake, Florida. In 6th place, Adrian Guayo, Florida. In 5th place, Zach Bozeman, Mississippi. In 4th place, Calvin Brannon, Arizona. In 3rd place, Bailey Garner, Texas. In 2nd place, Luke Glunt, North Carolina. And in 1st place, Taylor Gagney, Kentucky.
Cybersecurity, sponsored by Junior Tours, is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Abry Haynes, Georgia. Brett Carter, Arkansas. Levi Hoke, South Carolina. Natasha Sund, Nebraska. Hazmak Estevez, Florida. Daniel Hill, Arkansas. Kim Green, North Carolina. Rigel Williams, Mississippi. Carlos Zindon, Florida. And Will Clayton from Arkansas.
On stage are the winners for Cost Accounting. IMA, the Institute of Management Accountants, sponsors this event. 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place $1,200. In 10th place, Sean Skidmore, Colorado. In 9th place, Ryan Alesguy, California. In 8th place, Olivia McClure, Arkansas. In 7th place, Africa Sansbury, Georgia. In 6th place, Jonathan Harbour, Arkansas. In 5th place, Craig Anglesey, Nebraska. In 4th place, Colin Schucher, Pennsylvania. In 3rd place, Josiah Cook, West Virginia. In 2nd place, Kirsten McCamey, Florida. And in 1st place, Eduardo Guzman, Florida.
Desktop Publishing is also sponsored by Junior Tours. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Amina Hussein from Florida. Janet Nahar, Colorado. Mary Osborne, Nebraska. Alexa Headley and Gage McCall, Pennsylvania. Brigham Larrington and Preston Perry from Nebraska. Juliana Joseph, Monique Joyles, and Jessica Lee, Florida. Jalen Huang, PBL Virtual Chapter. Carson Jones, Arizona. Anthony Clark and Dylan Hooker, North Carolina. And Danica Molina from PBL Virtual Chapter.
On stage are the winners for cybersecurity. Junior Tours sponsors this event. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $700. In 10th place, Hazmak Estevez, Florida. In 9th place, Carlos Shindon, Florida. In 8th place, Aubrey Haynes, Georgia. In 7th place, Brett Carter, Arkansas. In 6th place, Will Clayton, Arkansas. In 5th place, Levi Hook, South Carolina. In 4th place, Natasha Sun, Nebraska. In 3rd place, Rigel Williams, Mississippi. In 2nd place, Daniel Hill, Arkansas. And in 1st place, Kim Green, North Carolina.
Economic Analysis and Decision Making, sponsored by Cypress Award. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Tabitha Bridges and Tyler Joyner, Mississippi. Jared Barham, Matthew Collins, and Ahad Sanjari from Arkansas. Ashley Quinton and Mackenzie Roche, North Carolina. Alexander Clapp, Amy Giles, and Byron Margolin, Colorado. Garrett Schwalk, Oklahoma. Kristanique Basden, Jadson Rago, and Jefferson St. Tillian from Florida. Lindsay Elias and Jonathan Holden, North Carolina. Brent Gustafson, Noah Heinz, and Mitch Mullally from Iowa. Austin Hunt and Corbin Lester from Mississippi. And Max Beal and Brady Primus from Nebraska.
On stage are the winners for Desktop Publishing. Junior Tours sponsors this event. 3rd place received $100, second place $200, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Juliana Joseph, Monique Joles, and Jessica Lee, Florida. In 9th place, Amina Hussein, Florida. In 8th place, Jalen Wang, PBL Virtual Chapter. In 7th place, Janet Najjar, Colorado. In 6th place, Carson Jones, Arizona. In 5th place, Mary Osborne, Nebraska. In 4th place, Anthony Clark and Dylan Hooker, North Carolina. In 3rd place, Alexa Headley and Gage McCall, Pennsylvania. In 2nd place, Danica Molina, PBL Virtual Chapter. And in 1st place, Brigham Larrington and Preston Perry, Nebraska.
Emerging Business Issues is sponsored by the Intern Group. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Timothy McLaughlin from Rhode Island. Sean Skidmore and Cody Trujillo from Colorado. Nick Pottle from Arkansas. Hilda Von Schmido, North Carolina. Rainey Canaday and Emmanuel Saunders from Virginia. Natalie Calvo and Samantha Ewing, Florida. Keitra Cody and Diego Coral from Nebraska. Sarah Ganfors and Emily Osman from Nebraska. Casey Williams from Arkansas. And Loimi Peralta from Pennsylvania.
On stage are the winners for economic analysis and decision making. Cypress Awards sponsors this event, where 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place $1,200. In 10th place, Alexander Clapp, Amy Giles, and Byron Margolin, Colorado. In 9th place, Austin Hunt and Corbin Lester, Mississippi. In 8th place, Garrett Schwach, Oklahoma. In 7th place, Brent Gustafson, Noah Heinz, and Mitch Manali, Iowa. In 6th place, Lindsay Elias and Jonathan Holden, North Carolina. In 5th place, Jared Barham, Matthew Collins, and Ahad Shanjari, Arkansas. In 4th place, Ashley Quinson and Mackenzie Roche, North Carolina. In 3rd place, Tabitha Bridges and Tyler Joyner, Mississippi. And in 2nd place, Max Beal and Brady Prissamus, Nebraska. And in 1st place, Kristinique Baisden, Jadson Rogo, and Jefferson St. Helene, Florida.
Entrepreneurship Concepts is sponsored by My Options. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Cameron Harrison, Virginia. Milan Patel, Alabama. Benjamin Simon, Florida. Megan Caldwell, Georgia. Luke Peterson, Illinois. Carrie Young, Missouri. Kelsey Adams, Iowa. Kelly Fuerte, Florida. Tara Johnson, Oklahoma, and Kevin Polanski from Indiana.
On stage are the winners for Emerging Business Issues. The intern group sponsors this event, where 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place $1,200. In 10th place, Ronnie Conaday and Emmanuel Saunders, Virginia. In 9th place, Natalie Calvo and Samantha Ewing, Florida. In 8th place, Loimi Peralta, Pennsylvania. In 7th place, Timothy McLaughlin, Rhode Island. In 6th place, Sean Skidmore and Cody Trujillo, Colorado. In 5th place, Casey Williams, Arkansas. In 4th place, Nick Pottle, Arkansas. In 3rd place, Hilda von Schmittu, North Carolina. And in 2nd place, Sarah Grandforce and Emily Ostman, Nebraska. And in 1st place, Kitra Cody and Diego Coral, Nebraska.
Financial analysis and decision making is sponsored by Cypress Award. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Anna Malone and Jenny Zhang, North Carolina. Stephen Lotz and Anna Marie O'Brien from Missouri. Tyler Harms and Noah Wynn, Nebraska. Caitlin Smith, Illinois. Tyler Barnett, Thomas Barrero, and Gonzalo Pasa from Florida. Peyton Chambers and Francis Varner from Mississippi. Noah Doble and Harshita Jadav from Florida. Thomas Hamaker from Arkansas. Nicholas Clay Jr. from North Carolina. And Christopher Coate, Daniel Easley, and Tyler Rouse from Mississippi.
On stage are your winners for Entrepreneurship Concepts. My Options sponsors this event. 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place $1,200. In 10th place, Kelsey Adams, Iowa. In 9th place, Kelly Fuerte, Florida. In 8th place, Megan Caldwell, Georgia. In 7th place, Tara Johnson, Oklahoma. In 6th place, Benjamin Simon, Florida. In 5th place, Kayvon Polanski, Indiana. In 4th place, Carrie Young, Missouri. In 3rd place, Cameron Harrison, Virginia. And in 2nd place, Milan Patel, Alabama. And in 1st place, Luke Peterson, Illinois.
Financial Concepts is next. This donation was made by SunTrust Bank Incorporated. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Ryan Reed from North Carolina. Kenneth Erickson, Nebraska. Ben Tinsley, Arkansas. Shane Rasco, Texas. Cassidy Simonson, West Virginia. Stephen Lotz, Missouri. Jacia Christensen, South Dakota. Jasmine Puebla, Oklahoma. David Babajanian from Florida. And Nicholas Clay Jr. from North Carolina.
On stage are the winners for financial analysis and decision making. Cypress Awards sponsors this event. Fifth place receives $100, fourth place $200, third place $300, second place $600, and first place $1,200. In 10th place, Caitlin Smith, Illinois. In 9th place, Christopher Cote, Daniel Eastley, and Tyler Roos, Mississippi. In 8th place, Tyler Harms and Noah Wynn, Nebraska. In 7th place, Tyler Barnett, Tomas Barrio, and Gonzalo Pasa, Florida. In 6th place, Nicholas Clay Jr., North Carolina. In 5th place, Stephen Lotz and Anna Marie O'Brien, Missouri. In 4th place, Noah Doble and Harshita Javad, Florida. In 3rd place, Thomas Hamaker, Arkansas. And in 2nd place, Anna Malone and Jenny Zhang, North Carolina. And in 1st place, Peyton Chambers and Francis Varner, Mississippi.
Financial Services is sponsored by Cypress Award. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Anacelia Daniels, Arizona. Carolina Moscoso, Faith Richmond, and Ellie White, North Carolina. John Polston and Jasmine Puebla, Oklahoma. Dylan Hargis and Kian Jones, North Carolina. Medea Haryani, Texas. Kiana Williams, Georgia. Natasha Haslam and Jacob Shanklin, Utah. Emma Reinert, PBL Virtual Chapter. Barbara Bobo and Justin Wilcher, Mississippi. And Mike Antoine from Pennsylvania.
On stage are the winners for Financial Concepts. We thank SunTrust Bank, Inc. for their donation. 3rd place receives $100, second place $200, and first place receives $700. In 10th place, Jasia Christensen, South Dakota. In 9th place, Jasmine Puebla, Oklahoma. In 8th place, Nicholas Clay Jr., North Carolina. In 7th place, Ryan Reed, North Carolina. In 6th place, David Babajanjian, Florida. In 5th place, Kenneth Erickson, Nebraska. In 4th place, Cassidy Simonson, West Virginia. In 3rd place, Shane Roscoe, Texas. And in 2nd place, Ben Tinsley, Arkansas. And in 1st place, Stephen Lotz, Missouri.
Forensic Accounting is sponsored by Pittsco. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Michael Kugler, Texas. Maria Joyner, Florida. Blake Pierce and Ryan Reed, North Carolina. Brandon Dorr, Pennsylvania. Peyton Bannister, Brianna Mitchell from Alabama. Amanda Easley, Arkansas. Kylie Collins and Adrian Webbery from Missouri. Rachel Cole, Lindsay Harlow, and Brooke Hayes, Nebraska. Isaac Mattis and Lauren Roy from Kentucky. And Amanda Plord from New York.
On stage are the winners for Financial Services. Cypress Awards sponsors this event. 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place receives $1,200. In 10th place, Anna Celia Daniels, Arizona. In 9th place, John Polston and Jasmine Puebla, Oklahoma. In 8th place, Carolina Moscoso, Faith Richmond, and Ellie White, North Carolina. In 7th place, Madia Haryani, Texas. In 6th place, Dylan Hargis and Kayon Jones, North Carolina. In 5th place, Emma Reinert, PBL Virtual Chapter. In 4th place, Mike Anton, Pennsylvania. In 3rd place, Barbara Bobo and Justin Wilcher, Mississippi. And in 2nd place, Natasha Haslam and Jacob Shanklin, Utah. And in 1st place, Kiana Williams, Georgia.
Global Analysis and Decision Making is sponsored by USA Today. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Corbin Lester, Mississippi. Nicole Clark and Trevor Gunnels from Colorado. Ulix Bokshi from Missouri. Travis McCullough from North Carolina. Andy Lee, California. Abigail Bush and Christian Heater from West Virginia. Kenyatta Nyirenda from Kansas. Rainer Moltanvan and Juliana Rojas from Florida. Kelly Fuerte and Leanne Montenegro from Florida. And Diego Castaneda, Christopher Kwan, and Kyle Sheehy from California.
On stage are your winners for Forensic Accounting. Pittsco sponsors this event, where 3rd place receives $200, 2nd place $400, and 1st place receives $1,000. In 10th place, Brandon Dewar, Pennsylvania. In 9th place, Amanda Plorty, New York. In 8th place, Peyton Bannister, Brianna Mitchell, Alabama. In 7th place, Michael Kugler, Texas. In 6th place, Maria Joyner, Florida. In 5th place, Rachel Cole, Lindsay Harlow, Brooke Hayes, Nebraska. In 4th place, Missouri Kylie Collins and Adrian Webbery, Missouri. In 3rd place, Blake Pierce and Rayan Reed, North Carolina. And in 2nd place, Amanda Easley, Arkansas. And in 1st place, Isaac Mathis and Lauren Roy, Kentucky.
Help desk is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Benjamin Kraft, Wisconsin. Andrew Roberts, Arkansas. Harry Chatlani, Virginia. Josh Adams, Missouri. Austin Draper, Kansas. Aditya Buera, Wisconsin. Jeannie Engel, Pennsylvania. Dylan Loffer, Nebraska. Emily Wagner, Kansas. And Adrian Stevenson from Florida.
On stage are the winners for global analysis and decision making. USA Today sponsors this event. Helping with the awards is Brad Griffin. Fifth place will receive $100, fourth place $200, third place $300, second place $600, and first place receives $1,200. In 10th place, Corbin Lester, Mississippi. In 9th place, Abigail Bush and Christian Heater, West Virginia. In 8th place, Kenyatta Niririnda, Kansas. In 7th place, Nicole Clark and Trevor Gunnels, Colorado. In 6th place, Diego Castaneda, Christopher Kwan, and Kylie Sheehy, California. In 5th place, Ulix Bakshai, Missouri. In 4th place, Rainer Montalvan and Juliana Rojas, Florida. In 3rd place, Travis McCullough, North Carolina. And in 2nd place, Kelly Fuerte and Leanne Montenegro, Florida. And in 1st place, Andy Lee, California.
Hospitality Management is sponsored by Pitsco. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Ahyana Bellamy and Aaliyah Thomas from North Carolina. Derek Henderson, Virginia. Dakota Hunt and Tyler Smith from Missouri. Brianna Smith, Oklahoma. Morgan Anderson and Anna DeSorti from Nebraska. Angelia Ashberger from Missouri. Karina Crespo and Jessica Reyes from Florida. Juliana Sandoval and Josephine Vidal from Arizona. Shalindria Fulkerson and Brandon Quinores from Arizona. And Niral Desai and Jonathan Sloboda from California.
On stage are the winners for Help Desk. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place receives $1,000. In 10th place, Adita Bura, Wisconsin. In 9th place, Austin Draper, Kansas. In 8th place, Josh Adams, Missouri. In 7th place, Dylan Laufer, Nebraska. In 6th place, Adrian Stephenson, Florida. In 5th place, Benjamin Kraft, Wisconsin. In 4th place, Andrew Roberts, Arkansas. In 3rd place, Harry Chatlani, Virginia. And in 2nd place, Emily Wagner, Kansas. And in 1st place, Jenny Engel, Pennsylvania.
Human Resource Management is sponsored by the Johns Hopkins Carey Business School. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Caitlin Shelnut, Georgia. Kristen Nelson, Nebraska. Akil Mutiala and Navita Srivasa from Texas. Mariah Burns from Kansas. John Essery from Missouri. Dolores McGargill from Nebraska. Stephen Carter, Tennessee. Christopher Chamorro from Florida. Grace Browning and Katie Lynch from North Carolina. And Robert Witt from Kentucky.
On stage are the winners for Hospitality Management. Pittsco sponsors this event, where third place receives $200, second place $400, and first place receives $1,000. In 10th place, Karina Crespo and Jessica Reyes, Florida. In 9th place, Juliana Sandoval and Josephine Vidal, Arizona. In 8th place, Derek Henderson, Virginia. In 7th place, Ajana Bellamy and Aaliyah Thomas, North Carolina. In 6th place, Brianna Smith, Oklahoma. In 5th place, Chalindria Fulkerson and Brandon Curnois, Arizona. In 4th place, Neural Desai and Jonathan Sloboda, California. In 3rd place, Dakota Hunt and Tyler Smith, Missouri. And in 2nd place, Angelia Ashberger, Missouri. And in 1st place, Morgan Anderson and Anna DeSorti, Nebraska.
Impromptu Speaking is sponsored by Edge Productions. The top finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Ty Robinson, Pennsylvania. Tina Behar, California. Sabrina Lauer, West Virginia. Kylie Dobnik, PBL Virtual Chapter. Tyree Samuels, Texas. Worthy Springer, Arkansas. Sarah Duncan, Illinois. James Hartley, North Carolina. Emily Richardson, Missouri. And Jaron Campbell from Utah.
On stage are the winners for Human Resource Management. The Johns Hopkins Carey Business School sponsors this event, where 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place receives $1,200. In 10th place, John Essery, Missouri. In 9th place, Grace Browning and Katie Lynch, North Carolina. In 8th place, Christopher Chamorro, Florida. In 7th place, Stephen Carter, Tennessee. In 6th place, Mariah Burns, Kansas. In 5th place, Robert Witt, Kentucky. In 4th place, Akhil Mutyala and Navitha Srinivasa, Texas. In 3rd place, Dolores McGarrell, Nebraska. And in 2nd place, Caitlin Shellnut, Georgia. And in 1st place, Tristan Nelson, Nebraska.
Information management is next. These winners should report to the holding area. James Cooper, West Virginia. Lauren Drake, Florida. David Lord, North Carolina. Anthony D'Angelo, Mississippi. Ellie Mayberry, Arkansas. Al Jordan Schoenfelder, South Dakota. Allison Baker, Missouri. Zachary Bennett, Pennsylvania. Stephen Cook, Oklahoma. And Emily Braden from Missouri.
Impromptu Speaking is next. Edge Productions sponsors this event. 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place receives $1,200. In 10th place, Worthy Springer, Arkansas. In 9th place, Sarah Duncan, Illinois. In 8th place, Ty Robinson, Pennsylvania. In 7th place, Tina Behar, California. In 6th place, James Hartley, North Carolina. In 5th place, Sabrina Lawyer, West Virginia. In 4th place, Emily Richardson, Missouri. In 3rd place, Kylie Dupnick, PBL Virtual Chapter. And in 2nd place, Jaron Campbell, Utah. And in 1st place, Tyree Samuels, Texas.
Insurance Concepts is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Jefferson St. Tilian, Florida. Zach Weinstein, Pennsylvania. Chance Burnett, Kentucky. Aaron Blum, Illinois. Madison Woody, Utah. Amanda Easley, Arkansas. JC Rue, Kansas. Parker Sherwood, Arkansas. Grace Kinder, West Virginia. And Zach Bozeman from Mississippi.
On stage now are the winners for Information Management. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place receives $700. In 10th place, Emily Braden, Missouri. In 9th place, Al Jordan Schoenfelder, South Dakota. In 8th place, Lauren Drake, Florida. In 7th place, Ellie Mayberry, Arkansas. In 6th place, James Cooper, West Virginia. In 5th place, Allison Baker, Missouri. In 4th place, David Lohr, North Carolina. In 3rd place, Anthony D'Angelo, Mississippi. And in 2nd place, Zachary Bennett, Pennsylvania. And in 1st place, Stephen Cook, Oklahoma.
Integrated Marketing Campaign is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Michaela Throne from Missouri. Adam Martinez, Thomas McGinnis, and Kristen Merritt from Mississippi. Daniel Hill and Victoria Williams, Georgia. Alex Cappy, Washington. Shelby Greenwood and Hannah Stokes, Mississippi. Townsend Lenahan from North Carolina. Sarah Salvador from North Carolina. Maria Bedoya, Crystal Day Villiers, and Emily Kirkpatrick from Florida. Chelsea Bent, Odella Clark, and Angelina Padilla from Florida. And Ashley Becker and Rosalind Cole from Nebraska.
On stage now are the winners for Insurance Concepts. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place receives $700. In 10th place, Madison Woody, Utah. In 9th place, Amanda Easley, Arkansas. In 8th place, Jefferson St. Tilian, Florida. In 7th place, Zach Bozeman, Mississippi. In 6th place, Zach Weinstein, Pennsylvania. In 5th place, JC Rue, Kansas. In 4th place, Chance Burnett, Kentucky. In 3rd place, Grace Kinder, West Virginia. And in 2nd place, Aaron Blum, Illinois. And in 1st place, Parker Sherwood, Arkansas.
Job interview is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Alex Cappy, Washington. Irina Vasco, Florida. Dean Johnson, PBL Virtual Chapter. Abigail Jackson, Illinois. Randy Gatlin, Arkansas. Cassandra Rutschke, North Dakota. Angel Nunez Torres, Iowa. Elizabeth Anderson, PBL Virtual Chapter. Alan Thompson, North Carolina. And Caitlin Shelnut from Georgia.
On stage now are the winners for Integrated Marketing Campaign. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place receives $1,000. In 10th place, Alex Capi, Washington. In 9th place, Ashley Becker and Roslyn Cole, Nebraska. In 8th place, Daniel Hill and Victoria Williams, Georgia. In 7th place, Chelsea Bent, Odella Clark, and Angelina Padilla, Florida. In 6th place, Adam Martinez, Thomas McKinnis, and Kristen Merritt, Mississippi. In 5th place, Maria Bedoya, Crystal DeVillers, and Emily Kirkpatrick, Florida. In 4th place, Michaela Throne, Missouri. In 3rd place, Sarah Salvador, North Carolina. And in 2nd place, Shelby Greenwood and Hannah Stokes, Mississippi. And in 1st place, Townsend Linehan, North Carolina.
Justice Administration is sponsored by Visit Salt Lake. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Melissa Klopkinski from Georgia. James Cooper, West Virginia. Rachel Rodriguez, South Carolina. Laura Vanderplog, Illinois. Ashley Quinson, North Carolina. Mackenzie Hofstra, Kansas. Joseph Unruh, North Dakota. Thomas DeVito, Florida. Joshua Deese, Florida. And Cassie Bobbitt from Oklahoma.
On stage now are the winners for Job Interview. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place receives $1,000. In 10th place, Dean Johnson, BPL Virtual Chapter. In 9th place, Caitlin Shelnut, Georgia. In 8th place, Irina Vasco, Florida. In 7th place, Alan Thompson, North Carolina. In 6th place, Alex Capi, Washington. In 5th place, Elizabeth Anderson, PBL Virtual Chapter. In fourth place, Abigail Jackson, Illinois. In third place, Angel Nuez Torres, Iowa. And in second place, Brandy Gatlin, Arkansas. And in first place, Cassandra Rutsky, North Dakota.
Local chapter annual business report is sponsored by Visit Salt Lake. These chapters should send one representative to the holding area. Durham Technical Community College in North Carolina. South Arkansas Community College in Arkansas. Alderson Broaddus University in West Virginia. South Georgia Technical College, Americus in Georgia. North Georgia Technical College, Blairsville in Georgia. East Central Community College in Mississippi. Stanley Community College in North Carolina. Southern Arkansas University in Arkansas. Peru State College in Nebraska. And Southeast Missouri State University in Missouri.
On stage now are the winners for Justice Administration. This event is sponsored by Visit Salt Lake. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place receives $700. In 10th place, Joseph Unruh, North Dakota. In 9th place, Ashley Quinson, North Carolina. In 8th place, Rachel Rodriguez, South Carolina. In 7th place, Melissa Klopshinsky, Georgia. In 6th place, James Cooper, West Virginia. In 5th place, Laura Vanderploeg, Illinois. In 4th place, Mackenzie Hofstra, Kansas. In 3rd place, Cassie Bobbitt, Oklahoma. And in 2nd place, Thomas DeVito, Florida. And in 1st place, Joshua Deese, Florida.
Macroeconomics is also sponsored by Visit Salt Lake. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Daniel Vargas Castano, Nebraska. Aaron Pierce, North Carolina. Jonathan Holden, North Carolina. Justin Ziegler from Pennsylvania. Martin Liu, California. Garrett Schwalk from Oklahoma. Adam Prusakowski from Pennsylvania. Gregory Carmel, California. Carl Bob from Florida. And Noah Doble from Florida.
On stage are the winners for Local Chapter Annual Business Report. Visit Salt Lake sponsors this event, where third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place receives $1,000. In 10th place, South Georgia Technical College, Americus in Georgia. In 9th place, North Georgia Technical College, Blairsville in Georgia. In 8th place, Southeast Missouri State University in Missouri. In 7th place, South Arkansas Community College in Arkansas. In 6th place, East Central Community College in Mississippi. In 5th place, Durham Technical Community College in North Carolina. In 4th place, Peru State College in Nebraska. In 3rd place, Southern Arkansas University in Arkansas. And in 2nd place, Stanley Community College in North Carolina. And in 1st place, Alderson Broaddus University in West Virginia.
Management analysis and decision making is sponsored by the Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Dylan Bailey, Georgia. Gregory Carmel, Taha Khan, and Howard Lee from California. Max Quinn, Illinois. Dana Poger, Colorado. Sue Wynn and Alicia Thompson, Georgia. Zachary Gordon and Bryce Trecius, North Carolina. Christopher Coate, Daniel Easley, and Tyler Rouse, Mississippi. Abby Ginn, California. Trevor Gunnels, Curry Ventling, and Faith Wood, Colorado. And Travis McCullough from North Carolina.
On stage are the winners for macroeconomics. Visit Salt Lake sponsors this event, where third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $700. In 10th place, Garrett Schwach, Oklahoma. In 9th place, Adam Prusakowski, Pennsylvania. In 8th place, Daniel Vargas Castano, Nebraska. In 7th place, Gregory Carmel, California. In 6th place, Aaron Pierce, North Carolina. In 5th place, Justin Ziegler, Pennsylvania. In 4th place, Jonathan Holden, North Carolina. In 3rd place, Carl Babb, Florida. And in 2nd place, Noah Double, Florida. And in 1st place, Martin Liu, California.
Management Concepts is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Ethan Patton, Kentucky. Cynthia Thompson, Oklahoma. Rachel Waldrip, Georgia. Aaron LaPointe, Florida. Kylie Carpenter, Missouri. Mark Yeager from Pennsylvania. Alex Young, Arkansas. Max Belisle, North Carolina. Barbara Martin, Arkansas. And Carolina Taylor from Kansas.
On stage are the winners for management analysis and decision making. The Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs sponsors this event. Third place receives $200, second place $400, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Travis McCullough, North Carolina. In 9th place, Max Quinn, Illinois. In 8th place, Trevor Gunnels, Curry Ventling, and Faith Wood, Colorado. In 7th place, Gregory Carmel, Taha Khan, and Howard Lee, California. In 6th place, Dylan Bailey, Georgia. In 5th place, Zachary Gordon and Bryce Trecius, North Carolina. In 4th place, Christopher Coate, Daniel Easley, and Tyler Roos, Mississippi. In 3rd place, Abby Ginn, California. And in 2nd place, Sue Wynn and Alicia Thompson, Georgia. And in 1st place, Dana Pogar, Colorado.
Marketing Analysis and Decision Making is sponsored by Capsa Management Solutions Incorporated. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Ashley Becker, Velma Hawk, and Nancy Ramirez from Nebraska. Amanda Cancio, Florence Garcia, and Alejandro Hueck from Florida. Hallie Cole, Mississippi. Townsend Lenihan, North Carolina. Preston Piper and Dylan Sandruck, Colorado. Dana Poger from Colorado. Courtney Cambers, Charlie Thompson and Juliet Thompson from Missouri. Zachary Gordon and Dylan Hargis from North Carolina. Daniel Seshiabodi, Kyle Sheehy, and Cameron Santiago from California. And Ankita Bankti from Texas.
On stage are the winners for Management Concepts. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $700. In 10th place, Aaron Lapointe, Florida. In 9th place, Rachel Waldrep, Georgia. In 8th place, Cynthia Thompson, Oklahoma. In 7th place, Ethan Patton, Kentucky. In 6th place, Alex Young, Arkansas. In 5th place, Max Balil, North Carolina. In 4th place, Carolina Taylor, Kansas. In 3rd place, Barbara Martin, Arkansas. And in 2nd place, Mark Eager, Pennsylvania. And in 1st place, Kylie Carpenter, Missouri.
Marketing Concepts is sponsored by Strive 3. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Kylie Odom, Mississippi. Darby Callahan, Iowa. Maddie Ryder, Illinois. Ethan Patton, Kentucky. Lindsay Heeman from Missouri. Sarah Hastings, Illinois. Abigail Ford, Kansas. Mariah Odom, Arkansas. David Weidler from South Dakota. And Brittany Zipovsky from Pennsylvania.
On stage are the winners for Marketing Analysis and Decision Making. Capsa Management Solutions, Inc. sponsors this event. Third place receives $200, second place $400, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Ashley Becker, Velma Hogue, and Nancy Ramirez, Nebraska. In 9th place, Daniel Sitabudi, Kyle Sheehy, and Cameron Sotajiko, California. In 8th place, Amanda Cancio, Florence Garcia, and Alejandro Huick, Florida. In 7th place, Zachary Gordon and Dylan Hargis, North Carolina. In 6th place, Hallie Cole, Mississippi. In 5th place, Ankita Banti, Texas. In 4th place, Townsend Lenahan, North Carolina. In 3rd place, Courtney Cambers, Charlie Thompson, and Juliet Thompson, Missouri. And in 2nd place, Preston Piper and Dylan Sandrock, Colorado. And in 1st place, Dana Pogar, Colorado.
Microeconomics is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Allison Hawkins, Missouri. Gavin Arnold, Missouri. Clay Serve, Texas. Jared Barham, Arkansas. Martin Liu, California. David Babayanyan from Florida. Eric Humphrey, Missouri. Wesley Price, Arkansas. Matthew Mundell from New Hampshire. And Justin Dent from Arkansas.
On stage are the winners in marketing concepts. Strive 3 sponsors this event. 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place receives $1,200. In 10th place, Mariah Odom, Arkansas. In 9th place, Abigail Ford, Kansas. In 8th place, Sarah Hastings, Illinois. In 7th place, Ethan Patton, Kentucky. In 6th place, Darby Callahan, Iowa. In 5th place, Kylie Odom, Mississippi. In 4th place, Maddie Ryder, Illinois. In 3rd place, Lindsay Heyman, Missouri. And in 2nd place, Brittany Sapovsky, Pennsylvania. And in 1st place, David Weidler, South Dakota.
Global application development is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Taylor McHugh, Nebraska. John Squire, Texas. Patricia Alonso, Alexander Bryan, and Dario Elespuru from Florida. And Matthew Bent, Zach Robel, and Atticus Torillo from North Carolina.
On stage are the winners in microeconomics. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $700. In 10th place, Allison Hawkins, Missouri. In 9th place, Justin Dent, Arkansas. In 8th place, Gavin Arnold, Missouri. In 7th place, Matthew Mundell, New Hampshire. In 6th place, Clay Sear, Texas. In 5th place, Wesley Price, Arkansas. In 4th place, Jared Barham, Arkansas. In 3rd place, Eric Humphrey, Missouri. In 2nd place, Martin Liu, California. And in 1st place, David Babajajian, Florida.
Network design is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Will Clayton, Daryl Davis, and Christopher White from Arkansas. Clinton Howard and Jason Todd, Colorado. Cameron Branch and Hayden Ukins from Oklahoma. Michael Zapone from Pennsylvania. Colby Dorsey, Justin Norris, and Grant Valverde from Mississippi. Cade Esters and Carrie Hill from Arkansas. Joseph Blanchett and Charles Lucas from North Carolina. Kim Green from North Carolina. Dawson Brunswick and Aubrey Noble from Nebraska. And Homer Graham, Aquila Ruffin, and Henry Shoemake from Mississippi.
On stage now are the winners in mobile application development. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $1,000. In 4th place, Patricia Alonso, Alexander Breen, and Dario Alespuru, Florida. In 3rd place, Taylor McHugh, Nebraska. And in 2nd place, Matthew Bent, Zach Robel, and Atticus Torillo, North Carolina. And in 1st place, John Squire, Texas.
The finalists for Networking Concepts, sponsored by the National Technical Honor Society, should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Reed Newhoff from North Carolina. Levi Hogue from South Carolina. Joseph Blanchett from North Carolina. Cameron Branch from Oklahoma. Josh Roberts from Texas. David Burdick from Pennsylvania. Daniel Hill, Arkansas. Kyle Lentz, Nebraska. Cody Salek, Nebraska. And Rigel Williams from Mississippi.
On stage now are the winners in Network Design. Third place teams each received $100, second place $200, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Michael Zabone, Pennsylvania. In 9th place, Homer Graham, Akila Rufin, and Henry Shoemake, Mississippi. In 8th place, Cameron Branch and Hayden Eukins, Oklahoma. In 7th place, Justin Norris and Grant Valverde, Mississippi. In 6th place, Will Clayton, Daryl Davis, and Christopher White, Arkansas. In 5th place, Dawson Brunswick and Aubrey Noble, Nebraska. In 4th place, Kim Green, North Carolina. In 3rd place, Clinton Howard and Jason Todd, Colorado. And in 2nd place, Joseph Blanchett and Charles Lucas, North Carolina. And in 1st place, Kate Esters and Carrie Hill, Arkansas.
Organizational behavior and leadership is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Audrey Masters, Missouri. Jonathan Quintanilla, Nebraska. Nicole Henry, Arkansas. Luke Glunt, North Carolina. Carrie Young, Missouri. Caitlin Daimler, Pennsylvania. Carolina Taylor, Kansas. Christopher Chamorro, Florida. Dalton Meyer from Pennsylvania. And Bailey Bird from Kentucky.
On stage are the winners in Networking Concepts. National Technical Honor Society sponsors this event, where 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $700. In 10th place, Cameron Branch, Oklahoma. In 9th place, Daniel Hill, Arkansas. In 8th place, Reed Newhoff, North Carolina. In 7th place, Levi Hook, South Carolina. In 6th place, Josh Roberts, Texas. In 5th place, David Burdick, Pennsylvania. In 4th place, Kyle Lentz, Nebraska. In 3rd place, Joseph Blanchett, North Carolina. And in 2nd place, Cody Salek, Nebraska. And in 1st place, Regal Williams, Mississippi.
Parliamentary procedure is sponsored by Brave Software. These teams should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Roslyn Cole, Tyler Harms, Brooke Hayes, Trey Nelson, and Tristan Nelson from Nebraska. Brenna Cannon, Bailey Dunn, Dustin Ogden, Alicia Warner, and Rachel Washam from Arkansas. Carlos Gonzalez, Juan Lopez, Oscar Romero, Alexia Senmanat, and Angeli Urdaneta from Florida. Antoine Gill, Cody Goodrich, Allison Carloskin, Amber Macklin, and Skylar Ring from Missouri. Sierra Bauman, Alex Brookhite, Tiffany Hinchman, and Gray Ramsey from West Virginia. Tucker Kane, Shelby Greenwood, Alexis Rover, Hannah Stokes, and Justin Wilshire from Mississippi. Andrew Aiga, Jasmine Burgos, Nazario St. Louis, and Anita Sigopal from Florida. Shishir Desai, Carolina Moscoso, Faith Richmond, and Ellie White from North Carolina. Susie Brijo, Samantha Cochran, Jennifer Hernandez, and Aiden McLaughlin from North Carolina. And Kate Esters, Brandy Gatlin, Carrie Hill, and Brent Lawrence from Arkansas.
On stage are the winners in organizational behavior and leadership. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place receives $700. In 10th place, Audrey Masters, Missouri. In 9th place, Bailey Bird, Kentucky. In 8th place, Jonathan Quintanilla, Nebraska. In 7th place, Dalton Mayer, Pennsylvania. In 6th place, Nicole Henry, Arkansas. In 5th place, Christopher Chamorro, Florida. In 4th place, Luke Glunt, North Carolina. In 3rd place, Carolina Taylor, Kansas. And in 2nd place, Carrie Young, Missouri. And in 1st place, Caitlin Diemler, Pennsylvania.
Personal Finance is sponsored by Cypress Award. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Tavin Howland, South Dakota. Emma Reinert, PBL Virtual Chapter. Cassie Bobbitt, Oklahoma. Adam Reed, Pennsylvania. Angela Lord, North Carolina. Abraham Sid Garcia from Florida. Alexander Brookshire from Missouri. Aaron Blum from Illinois. Emily Kudurer from Kentucky. And Cassidy Simonson from West Virginia.
On stage are the winners in parliamentary procedure. Brave Software sponsors this event, where third place teams receive $100, second place $200, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Antoine Gill, Cody Goodrich, Allison Carlsmith, Amber Macklin, and Skylar Ring, Missouri. In 9th place, Carlos Gonzalez, Juan Lopez, Oscar Romero, Alexia Santamanat, and Angela Uridanita, Florida. In 8th place, Susie Brito, Samantha Cochran, Jennifer Hernandez, and Adie McLaughlin, North Carolina. In 7th place, Brenna Cannon, Bailey Dunn, Dustin Ogden, Alicia Warner, and Rachel Washam, Arkansas. In sixth place, Rosalind Cole, Tyler Harms, Brooke Hayes, Trey Nelson, and Tristan Nelson, Nebraska. In fifth place, Ciara Bowman, Alex Buckheat, Tiffany Hinchman, and Gray Ramsey, West Virginia. In fourth place, Shashir Desai, Carolina Mososco, Faith Richmond, and Ellie White, North Carolina. In third place, Andrew Idiiga, Jaislyn Burgos, Nazario Salt Lewis, and Anita Sigil Paul, Florida. And in second place, Kate Esters, Brandy Caitlin, Carrie Hill, and Brent Lawrence, Arkansas. And in first place, Tucker Kane, Shelby Greenwood, Alexis Rover, Hannah Stokes, and Justin Wilker, Mississippi.
Programming Concepts is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Al Jordan Schoenfelder from South Dakota. Caleb Ashmore, Mississippi. Brittany Samaru, Georgia. Clayton Liddell, Arkansas. Ewan Guy, PBL Virtual Chapter. Caitlin Daimler, Pennsylvania. Austin Masters, Missouri. Mark Engel, Florida. Dylan Burr, Missouri. And Naman Juwani from Arkansas.
On stage are the winners in personal finance. Cypress Awards sponsors this event. Fifth place winners receive $100, fourth place $200, third place $300, second place $600, and first place $1,200. In 10th place, Abraham Sid Garcia, Florida. In 9th place, Taven Hallen, South Dakota. In 8th place, Alexander Brookshire, Missouri. In 7th place, Emma Raynard, PBL Virtual Chapter. In 6th place, Aaron Blum, Illinois. In 5th place, Cassie Bobbitt, Oklahoma. In 4th place, Emily Cooterer, Kentucky. In 3rd place, Adam Reed, Pennsylvania. And in 2nd place, Cassidy Simonson, West Virginia. And in 1st place, Angela Lohr, North Carolina.
Project Management is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Kenzie Bertolas, Nebraska. Wilson Liu, Utah. Kelsey Colott from Arkansas. Allison Baker, Missouri. Drew Shriver, New Jersey. Whitney Cohen, Nebraska. John Trout, South Dakota. Jeff Brooks, Georgia. Madeline Raby, Florida. And Rachel Franzen from Kentucky.
On stage are the winners in Programming Concepts. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $700. In 10th place, Caitlin Diemler, Pennsylvania. In 9th place, Austin Masters, Missouri. In 8th place, Al Jordan Schoenfelder, South Dakota. In 7th place, Caleb Ashmore, Mississippi. In 6th place, Mark Engel, Florida. In 5th place, Brittany Samaru, Georgia. In 4th place, Neumann Jawani, Arkansas. In 3rd place, Clayton Liddell, Arkansas. And in 2nd place, Yaiwin Guy, PBL Virtual Chapter. And in 1st place, Dylan Burr, Missouri.
Public speaking is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Colette Pippin, Missouri. Essence Bridges, Virginia. Nicoletta Pelshot, Pennsylvania. Diego Torres, Florida. Tyree Samuels, Texas. Chandler Gravitt, Kansas. Ellie Murphy, Illinois. Evan Schaefer, Missouri. Ashley Phillips, Georgia. And Edwin Martinez from Oklahoma.
On stage are the winners in project management. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $700. In 10th place, John Trout, South Dakota. In 9th place, Kenzie Bertelas, Nebraska. In 8th place, Wilson Liu, Utah. In 7th place, Jeff Brooks, Georgia. In 6th place, Kelsey Colat, Arkansas. In 5th place, Allison Baker, Missouri. In 4th place, Madeline Rabi, Florida. In 3rd place, Drew Schreiber, New Jersey. And in 2nd place, Whitney Cohen, Nebraska. And in 1st place, Rachel Franzen, Kentucky.
On stage are the winners in public speaking. 3rd place for retail management is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Chandler Eccles, North Carolina. Spencer Farrell, North Carolina. Jessica Wirt, Kentucky. Sarah Hastings, Illinois. Ashley Phillips, Georgia. Mark Yeager, Pennsylvania. Drew Schreiber, New Jersey. Hannah Cook, Nebraska. Jamie Engelk, Iowa. And Kylie Odom, Mississippi.
On stage are the winners in public speaking. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $1,000. In 10th place, Nicoletta Pelchat, Pennsylvania. In 9th place, Evan Schaefer, Missouri. In 8th place, Colette Pepin, Missouri. In 7th place, Chandler Gravitt, Kansas. In 6th place, Ellie Murphy, Illinois. In 5th place, Ashley Phillips, Georgia. In 4th place, Essence Bridges, Virginia. In 3rd place, Tyree Samuels, Texas. And in 2nd place, Diego Torres, Florida. And in 1st place, Edwin Martinez, Oklahoma.
Sales presentation is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Caroline Kennedy, Kansas. Rob Lara, Kansas. Javier Manso, Florida. Alicia Thompson, Georgia. Taylor McEachern, North Carolina. Colton Young, Missouri. Brianna Weaver, North Carolina. Sue Wynn, Georgia. Jasmine King, Mississippi. And Christopher Kwan from California.
On stage are the winners in retail management. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $700. In 10th place, Jamie Engley, Iowa. In 9th place, Chandler Eccles, North Carolina. In 8th place, Spencer Farrell, North Carolina. In 7th place, Hannah Cook, Nebraska. In 6th place, Drew Schreiber, New Jersey. In 5th place, Jessica Wirt, Kentucky. In 4th place, Sarah Hastings, Illinois. In 3rd place, Kylie Odom, Mississippi. And in 2nd place, Ashley Phillips, Georgia. And in 1st place, Mark Yeager, Pennsylvania.
Small Business Management Plan is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Kylia Johnson, Nebraska. Sherry Carr, Nicole May, and Heather Wells, Georgia. Caitlin Dewey and Evan Schieffer from Missouri. Kyle Fullerton and Zach Weinstein from Pennsylvania. Devin Dunlap and Brittany Walden from Mississippi. Barry Huntsberger and James Sovacool from Pennsylvania. Benny Boozy from Nebraska. Bu Wang and Zayu Wang from PBL Virtual Chapter. Mariah Burns from Kansas and Emily Pruitt from Illinois.
On stage now are the winners in sales presentation. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Alicia Thompson, Georgia. In 9th place, Taylor McEaron, North Carolina. In 8th place, Brianna Weaver, North Carolina. In 7th place, Colton Young, Missouri. In 6th place, Christopher Kwan, California. In 5th place, Caroline Kennedy, Kansas. In 4th place, Rob Lara, Kansas. In 3rd place, Sue Wynn, Georgia. And in 2nd place, Jasmine King, Mississippi. And in 1st place, Javier Monso, Florida.
Social Media Challenge is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Miranda Hyatt and Colette Pippin from Missouri. Brenna Cannon, Arkansas. Amanda Blanton, Kaylee Connor, and Lupita Jimenez, Oklahoma. Abraham Graham, Utah. Hunter Bergman, Zane Gallagher, and Santiago Perez from Nebraska. Nicole Ciortino from Georgia. Susie Brito and Jennifer Hernandez from North Carolina. Lexa Carney, Maddie Ryder from Illinois. Kim Dunce from New York. And Austin Butler and Jesse Flack from Illinois.
On stage now are the winners for Small Business Management Plan. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place receives $1,000. In 10th place, Devin Dunlap and Brittany Walden, Mississippi. In 9th place, Barry Huntsberger and James Sovacool, Pennsylvania. In 8th place, BU Wang and ZU Wang, PBL Virtual Chapter. In 7th place, Benny Boozy, Nebraska. In 6th place, Kylia Johnson, Nebraska. In 5th place, Sherry Carr, Nicole May, and Heather Wells, Georgia. In 4th place, Caitlin Dewey and Evan Schieffer, Missouri. In 3rd place, Mariah Burns, Kansas. And in 2nd place, Kyle Fullerton and Zach Weinstein, Pennsylvania. And in 1st place, Emily Pruitt, Illinois.
Sports management and marketing is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Lacey Logan, Texas. David Weidler, South Dakota. Nicholas Livengood, Arizona. David Lohr, North Carolina. Kevin Shee, New Jersey. Amy Slagle, West Virginia. Corbin Holler, Florida. Taylor Gain, Kentucky. Abraham Sid Garcia, Florida. And Dawson Dreiling from Texas.
On stage are the winners in Social Media Challenge. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $1,000. In 10th place, Susie Brito and Jennifer Hernandez, North Carolina. In 9th place, Miranda Hyatt and Colette Pippin, Missouri. In 8th place, Brenna Cannon, Arkansas. In 7th place, Lexa Carney and Maddie Ryder, Illinois. In 6th place, Kim Dunst, New York. In 5th place, Amanda Blayton, Kaylee Connor, and Lupita Jimenez, Oklahoma. In 4th place, Abraham Graham, Utah. In 3rd place, Austin Butler and Jesse Flack, Illinois. In 2nd place, Hunter Bergman, Zane Gallagher, and Santiago Perez, Nebraska. And in 1st place, Nicole Sciortino, Georgia.
Statistical analysis is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Brian Montez, Florida. Dinesh Pandian, Texas. Rhonda Hill, Mississippi. Madison McHenry, Mississippi. Austin Spoor, Missouri. Ashley Wrightcheck, Kansas. Carl Babb, Florida. Emily Euler, Kansas. Miguel Silva, Texas. And Ben Wilson from North Carolina.
On stage are the winners for sports management and marketing. 3rd place receives $100, 2nd place $200, and 1st place $700. In 10th place, Kevin Shee, New Jersey. In 9th place, Amy Slagle, West Virginia. In 8th place, Lacey Logan, Texas. In 7th place, Corbin Haler, Florida. In 6th place, David Wadler, South Dakota. In 5th place, Dawson Dreeling, Texas. In fourth place, Nicholas Livengood, Arizona. In third place, Abraham Sid Garcia, Florida. And in second place, David Lohr, North Carolina. And in first place, Taylor Gagney, Kentucky.
Strategic analysis and decision making is sponsored by Melnick Brothers. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Walter Boateng and Rainey Kennedy from Virginia. Jacob Placence and James Van Fleet, Mississippi. Alexis Perez and Enzo Sinclair, Florida. Jillian Culbertson and James Hartley from North Carolina. Luke Peterson, Illinois. Ulix Bokshi and Charlie Thompson, Missouri. Michael Kugler, Texas. Dawson Brunswick, Aubrey Noble, and Bailey Steiner from Nebraska. Yeva Shuprina, Jordan James, and Kamar Thomas from Florida. And Matthew Courtney from North Carolina.
On stage now are the winners in statistical analysis. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $700. In 10th place, Austin Spoor, Missouri. In 9th place, Madison McHenry, Mississippi. In 8th place, Rhonda Hill, Mississippi. In 7th place, Ashley Wrightcheck, Kansas. In 6th place, Denish Pandian, Texas. In 5th place, Ben Wilson, North Carolina. In 4th place, Brian Montez, Florida. In 3rd place, Miguel Silva, Texas. And in 2nd place, Emily Euler, Kansas. And in 1st place, Carl Babb, Florida.
Website design is sponsored by Geico. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Emma Lupia, Pennsylvania. Luke Weldon, Pennsylvania. Katie Chan, Wenji Lin, and Isabella Mejia Ruiz from Florida. Jocelyn Clayton, Jacob Gray, and Danny Grace Greenway from Missouri. Dylan Burr from Missouri. Kylie Rhodes, Florida. Carly Holt, Catherine Steele from Mississippi. Madison Orange from Kansas. Johanna Brun and Brittany Upstill from Texas. And Jaron Campbell and Christopher King from Utah.
On stage are the winners for strategic analysis and decision making. Melnick Brothers sponsor this event, where 5th place receives $100, 4th place $200, 3rd place $300, 2nd place $600, and 1st place $1,200. In 10th place, Michael Kugler, Texas. In 9th place, Dawson Brunswick, Aubrey Noble, and Bailey Steiner, Nebraska. In 7th place, Yeva Chuprina, Jordan James, and Kimar Thomas, Florida. In 6th place, Jacob Placence and James Van Fleet, Mississippi. In 5th place, Walter Boatnig and Rainey Kennedy, Virginia. In 4th place, Matthew Courtney, North Carolina. In 3rd place, Ulix Bokshai and Charlie Thompson, Missouri. And in second place, Jillian Culbertson and James Hartley, North Carolina. And in first place, Luke Peterson, Illinois.
Future Business Educator is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. Jeff Rooks, Georgia. Jennifer Dolan, Florida. Abby Fairbrother, North Carolina. Brenda Lutz, Nebraska. Victoria Williams, Georgia. Alexander Cruz, Maryland.
In place, Jaron Campbell and Christopher King, Utah. And in first place, Dylan Burr, Missouri.
Future Business Executive is next. These finalists should report to the holding area to the right of the stage. David Burris, North Carolina. Isaac Wiegand, Wisconsin. Savon Jarrett, Georgia. Thomas Haymaker, Arkansas. Sarah Duncan, Illinois. Natasha Haslam, Utah. Trey Nelson, Nebraska. Overton Ragland, Virginia. Matt Pyrick, New Jersey. And Rothschild Toussaint from Florida.
On stage are the winners for Future Business Educator. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Alexander Gruez, Maryland. In 9th place, Teresa Vasquez, Florida. In 8th place, Jordan Zajac, Alabama. In 7th place, Jade Wheeler, Mississippi. In 6th place, Kylie Sparks, West Virginia. In 5th place, Abby Fairbrother, North Carolina. In 4th place, Jeff Rooks, Georgia. In 3rd place, Jennifer Dolan, Florida. And in 2nd place, Brenda Lutz, Nebraska. And in 1st place, Victoria Williams, Georgia. And finally, on stage are the winners for Future Business Executive. Third place receives $100, second place $200, and first place $1,000. In 10th place, Rothschild Toussaint, Florida. In 9th place, David Buris, North Carolina. In 8th place, Isaac Wiegland, Wisconsin. In 7th place, Savon Jarrett, Georgia. In 6th place, Sarah Duncan, Illinois. In 5th place, Overton Ragland, Virginia. In 4th place, Thomas Hamaker, Arkansas. In 3rd place, Trey Nelson, Nebraska. And in 2nd place, Matt Payrick, New Jersey. And in 1st place, Natasha Haslam, Utah. Congratulations to all of tonight's winners. Before we announce the results of your 2019-2020 National Officer Team, your current officers would like to share what their year in office has meant to them. We begin with your Western Region Vice President from California.
Life is about the people you meet and the things you create with them. PBL offers you that chance to connect with individuals and creates a new door for you both academically and personally, like it has for me. I am saddened by this moment, but whether we want to or not, everything eventually ends to allow for new innovation. As a national officer, I have felt blessed at the love and support I have received from so many. And as I stand here, it is my turn to give open arms to the next national officers. So as your National Western Region Vice President one last time, it has been my pleasure and honor. Thank you.
Members and advisors, Lisa Shong. From West Virginia, your Southern Region Vice President.
Tonight marks the end of my 7 years in FBLA PBL. As a freshman in high school, I would have never dreamed that I would be standing here, or that saying goodbye would be so hard. When I went to my first state conference, it was because my friends said it would be fun. A few years later, I went to my first national conference, and I couldn't believe how many new things I experienced in just 1 week. And now, here I am. Through the years of conferences, meetings, and new experiences, I'm not sure when I realized that this was going to change my life. But I am so thankful that it happened. Thank you for being my family for the last 7 years. I can't wait to see what you all do to change the world.
Members and advisors, Alyssa Covert. Your North Central Region Vice President from Missouri.
Serving as the North Central Vice President this year has been an amazing experience. I am so blessed to have been part of such a hardworking team that was more like a family. I cannot express how thankful I am for the support of my home state of Missouri, and especially the state officers. As my time as a member in this organization comes to a close, and my time as an advisor begins, I encourage you all to keep moving yourselves in this wonderful organization forward. Thank you for awarding me the opportunity to serve you.
Members and advisors, Carrie Young. Next is your Mountain Plains Region Vice President from Nebraska.
To say that this has been the journey of a lifetime would simply be an understatement. Having the opportunity to help lead the organization that I fell in love with over 6 years ago has been a dream come true. I am so thankful for everyone who helped get me to this position, and I am especially thankful to all of the members who made this year so memorable. I have had the absolute pleasure of having one of the greatest teams I have ever worked with, and I am so proud of all that we have done this year. Thank you, PBL.
Members and advisors, Joel Beckwith. From New York, your Eastern Region Vice President.
Serving as your Eastern Region Vice President has taught me the value of leadership and that no one can create greatness alone. A lesson I am forever grateful to my fellow national officers, former advisors, and the whole PBL membership for teaching me. It has truly been a once-in-a-lifetime experience to see PBL grow stronger within the region I love so dearly. Thank you all for a year of amazing memories, lessons, and friendships. Oh, and don't forget to join our professional division after graduating.
Members and advisors, Brianna Lake. Next is your national parliamentarian from Nebraska.
Over the last 7 years, FBLA PBL has taught me more than any schooling and has led me to meet people and achieve things that have completely changed my life. I am so grateful for the people I have met on this journey. Thank you to my several advisors, Tennille, Gary, Jackie, Jennifer, Ted, Kendra, and Teresa for giving me the guidance I needed to get here. Thank you to my fiance for being my person through the sometimes stressful moments. And a huge thank you to this year's team for sharing your passion and hard work to get some pretty amazing stuff done. While I'm excited to continue my involvement as an FBLA advisor, it's hard knowing I am coming to a close on my PBL chapter. Thank you, PBL, for the memories and opportunities.
Members and advisors, Abby Sheen. From North Carolina, your national treasurer.
It seems like just yesterday that I was elected National Treasurer. PBL has given me the opportunity to lead and has shown me the value and importance of teamwork. From my first advisor, Dan Hazlett, who has been with me every step of my PBL journey, to friend and former advisor Dana Cheney, who saw potential in me that I never saw in myself, to my PBL partner in crime, Katrina Sams, who has been my personal cheerleader, to my fellow national officers who have made this an unforgettable year, and to countless others. Thank you. It has been a joy to connect, lead, and inspire with you.
Members and advisors, Amy Ray. From Missouri, your national secretary.
For the past 7 years, this organization has been a major part of my life. From late-night Walmart runs, to getting lost on the way to a conference, to laughing until we cry. Being a part of this organization will always be something I cherish. To everyone I've gotten the opportunity to meet, thank you for bringing me so much laughter and joy. I can't wait to see y'all create, lead, and inspire in your future.
Members and advisors, Amber Robb. And from Illinois, your national president.
Those are kind of sad, aren't they? You know, 1 year ago, I stood on a stage very similar to this one. And I asked you if you believed that if we joined together, could we innovate PBL? I don't remind you how that went. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. My friends, you're exactly right. Yes, we can team up to tackle the challenges that tomorrow might throw our way. I told you that if we kept the right mindset, if we remembered that together, yes, we can, we could accomplish great things. Well, you believed me, And here we are today. Over the past 12 months, we have said yes we can, and yes we did. We worked with the professional division to design the framework for a mentorship program for our members. We planted the seeds for a funded internship program to help you launch your career. We set out to bridge the gap between the divisions, and we did. We launched the first ever PBL Awareness Month social media campaign and implemented strategies to increase retention across divisions. We worked to push an exclusive online members portal to streamline the membership experience and take advantage of 21st century technology. And we put forward the boldest bylaw amendment proposal this association has ever seen, and you adopted it this morning overwhelmingly. No one person or group did these things by themselves, and I'd like to take a moment to thank some of the individuals who have helped me along my journey. First, to the members of PBL. You're the best members in the world, and particularly the members of Illinois PBL. You put up with me for 3 years of state office and let me represent you on the national level. Thank you. To my advisors over the last 10 years, Melanie Lee, Marie Rogers, Kimberly Hackett, who's here tonight, and my 2 state advisors in Illinois, Darlene Shannon and Tina Durkis. You all have not only been mentors, but you have been friends. To Kimberly Clark, my predecessor, who blazed a trail and left big shoes for me to fill. To the national staff for standing by us and providing us direction throughout the year. To the National Board of Directors, who have always set the example and, better yet, set the standard high. And to the officer team that I'd like to join me on stage right now. No crying, guys. These 8 individuals are the most dedicated, selfless people I have ever worked with in my life. And they put themselves last and this association forward all year long. Thank you all. Now I'd like to close on a brief story that took place back in September of last year. I was in Reston, Virginia at our headquarters for a committee meeting where we were discussing how we should push Phi Beta Lambda forward and make a better experience for our members. And I was lucky because I got to travel with my state advisor on that trip, Tina. And we were on the plane headed back from Virginia to St. Louis, Missouri. And we were headed in the western direction in the evening time, so the sunset was up ahead of us. And I remember Tina telling me about the folks that she met when she was an officer, the friendships she still has, and the memories that she's made over the years. And I realized in that moment that we have an association that is rich in tradition and rich in history. We were up in the air and talking about it, and we looked out the window of the airplane. I think there was no person in the middle seat, so we got lucky. And we looked out the window of the airplane, and up ahead was the sunset. And we said, the past is rich with history, and the future is just like that sunset. It's bright, and it's a wonderful place that we want to go. My friends, that's the direction we're headed. That is what the future of future business leaders of America, Phi Beta Lambda looks like. Members and advisors, thank you so much for trusting me to not lead you, but lead with you and be beside you as your national president. It has been a great honor. And as I pass the mantle of leadership over tonight, I want to encourage each and every one of you to always step up and lead. Give your all to everything you do. And remember that when we join together, when we say yes, we can, together we'll accomplish anything. Thank you, and good night.
Members and advisors, Corbin Robinson. Members and advisors, for the final time, your 2018-2019 PBL National Officer Team.
And now for the announcement of your 2019-2020 National Officer Team. As we announce each incoming national officer, we ask that you please come quickly to the stage and join your respective outgoing national officer. The teller's reports with the official election results will be posted on Twitter following the Awards of Excellence program. We begin with the announcement of your region vice presidents. No candidate was elected to the position of Western Region Vice President. Applications will be taken following the close of this conference, and the Western Region Vice President will be appointed by the new PBL National Officer Team. Congratulations to your Southern Region Vice President, Keenan Carter from Alabama. Serving as your North Central Region Vice President is Ellie Murphy from Illinois. Your Mountain Plains Region Vice President is DJ Hardwick from Nebraska. Congratulations to your Eastern Region Vice President, Justin Flemons from Massachusetts. Your national parliamentarian is the person scoring the highest on the parliamentary procedure written exam and meeting all the national officer qualifications. Congratulations to Kylie Dopnik from Nebraska. Congratulations to your national treasurer, Nicole Clark from Colorado. Your national secretary is Travis McConaughey from Louisiana. And your newly elected PBL national president is Max Mitchell from Florida. Here to conduct the installation ceremony of your new national officer team is board chair Glenn Morris.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of FBLA PBL, I want to welcome our newly elected officers who, with our new President and CEO, Alex Graham, will be charged with leading our association into the coming year. To the newly elected officers, you have been chosen by your peers to represent Phi Beta Lambda as our national leaders. As members of the PBL National Officer Team, you serve this association by promoting PBL and carrying out the responsibilities outlined in our bylaws. With the 2019-20 PBL National Officer Team, do you accept these responsibilities and promise to fulfill your national officer duties to the best of your ability? Members and advisors, you have now witnessed the vows taken by these officers. I declare them officially installed as the 2019-2020 Phi Beta Lambda National Officer Team.
Congratulations to the newly elected officers who are ready to help you discover a world of opportunity. We look forward to receiving your feedback on this year's NLC and encourage everyone to complete the online conference evaluations. Thank you for joining us here in San Antonio for the 2019 PBL National Leadership Conference. Good night.